Thanks, guys. And last week was Thanksgiving, and both of these teams coming off a week-long layoff because they were enjoying turkey and Thanksgiving multi-team tournaments. Thanks, guys. Earlier this week, we caught up with both head coaches to find out what they want to see from their teams this weekend. And for Long Island head coach Brett Riley, he wanted to use it as a bit of a mental reset for his squad. He said that between the pairwise rankings and the recent polls, the pressure of the season has started to affect the team's identity. So coming in, he said, let's get back to the basics, playing hard, heavy, and physical style of hockey. Thanks, guys. And while App State has brought in 6 new transfers and 6 freshmen to the squad this year, head coach Justin Kearns relies on the experience of fifth-year seniors Miles Tate and CJ Huntley. He said that their experience has been the best teacher to these incoming players because they know the locker room, the culture, and what he expects from them in practice and in games. Carter, 14 points, 8 rebounds, and Rutgers gave you guys a fight all the way to the end. What did you need to do to help this team come away with the victory?
I think really just staying together as a team, like working together as a team. We knew we couldn't beat them individually.
And you've played for a lot of Wisconsin teams over the years. What is it about the team this year that has allowed you guys to get off to this hot start?
I think this team, we just don't care who gets the shine. We're just trying to win the game.
Tonight's game between the Badgers and Hawkeyes is special for the Badgers fans because this is the first home series at Goodman Diamond this year. See, before that, the Badgers spent 7 straight weeks on the road playing over 30 games. That's something that head coach Yvette Healy said she's never had to do in her 15-year career here at Wisconsin. Now, this isn't the first rodeo for Riley. He was actually the head coach of Wilkes University when their inaugural season began in 2017. When we asked him earlier this week about what it's like starting a program from the ground up, he said it's a grind, calling it the most painful but the most enjoyable experience of his life. Destiny Adams grew up in Manchester, New Jersey, which is about an hour away from the New Brunswick campus, and the team was excited to have her back not only for her impact on the court, but off the court as well. Back in the summer, Jaylee Ott and her dad were shopping in Iowa, and she found this chain and thought it would be a great symbol to get the team pumped up for the season. Now for Wisconsin head coach Mike Hastings, he was focused on that first 10 minutes of this game, saying that with a week-long layoff, it's tough for them to get into a rhythm and seeming like game speed in practices. So he wanted them to get off to a fast start like they did right there, setting the tone not only for tonight, but for the rest of the weekend as well. Vince? Thanks, guys. And as conference play is literally heating up, we caught up with both coaching staffs to find out what they want to see from their teams this weekend. Now, Wisconsin head coach Yvette Healy and Iowa's assistant coach Sammy Diaz, they are locked in to the pitchers' battle. Yvette Healy said earlier this week that the first 7 conference games have been high-flying barn burners, and she's not expecting it to be a high-scoring series this weekend. So for her, she wants her pitchers to establish dominance in the circle. For Iowa's assistant coach Sammy Diaz, she's more focused on the batter, saying that each week they like to focus on something different, and this week it is managing the strike zones, and she's going to be telling the players they have to manage those balls and strikes if they want to walk away from Madison with a win. Carter? Thanks, guys. And down here ringside and at the Badgers bench, you could just feel the energy here at the Kohl Center. Well, that's because Wisconsin hasn't played a home game in nearly 40 days. See, they were on a road trip across the Midwest, concluding at Wrigley Field in the frozen confines against Michigan State. Now, when we talked to Wisconsin head coach Mike Hastings about this game, he said it was an unforgettable experience. With so many of the players, Badgers, coming from the Midwest, they soaked it all in. He said it was the talk of the locker room when they came back from Christmas break, and the day before the game, they were able to go out on Wrigley Field, 10 of the guys bringing gloves and balls so that they could play catch at the historic stadium. He said now while the team is divided between Brewers fans and Cubs fans, it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to play at Wrigley Field and something they'll carry with them for the rest of the season and the rest of their careers. Vince? Thanks, guys. And while college basketball can sometimes feel like a revolving door of transfers, Wisconsin head coach Marissa Mosley picked up 2 instant impact players in Carter McRae and Tess Myers this season. Now, when we talked to associate head coach Margaret McKeon about why they chose these 2, she said that both have a winning mentality, but more importantly, they fill a need for the team entering this season. For Tess Myers, they said that her specialty is 3-point shooting, and that's been a point of emphasis for the program. Now, Tess Myers, 39% from 3 State this season has been a really big help from beyond the arc. For Carter McRae, she's been an impact on the post, both in rebounding and in scoring. And they said they really liked her because she complements Sarah and can make an impact at any point in time. Now, for both of these players, McKeon said they are selfless and that they come in with a great positive attitude and really have embraced the team and culture. They'll be looking to make their impact on this team as they continue the rest of the season. Carter? Thanks, guys. And when you look at Wisconsin's transfers this year, John Tonje stands out for his immediate impact. Tonje scored 23 points in his debut against Holy Cross, which is the most by a Badger in his debut since at least 2000. When I asked Greg Gard about it, he said that he felt that Tonje fit into this role because he's gotten comfortable the fastest and cites his experience as a big reason why. He said that Tonje, playing 4 years at Colorado State as well as 1 year at Missouri, prepared him for this role, and that experience is going to be crucial going forward. Joey? Thanks, guys. And for Wisconsin, one of the biggest questions entering this season was what they were going to do at the point guard position. This offseason, 3-year starter Chucky Hepburn entered the transfer portal, and Greg Gard's solution, according to the head coach, is a point guard by committee. Now, what does this mean? Greg Gard said that the 4 point guards in rotation, including John Blackwell, Kamari McGee, Daniel Freitag, and Cameron Hunter, they all bring something unique to the one position. He said of John Blackwell specifically, he felt most comfortable with him because Blackwell felt the most comfortable. He's been playing point guard up to his senior year of high school. And for Kamari McGee, who we've seen get in pretty early in this game, he described him as a floor general, and his experience brings a spark off the bench when the Badgers need it most. Joey? Thanks, guys. And John, Holy Cross led by as much as 16 in that first half. What were you guys telling yourselves in the huddle and at halftime to come back out and come away with the victory today?
I mean, this is our first game together in front of all the fans and like actual games. So adversity is going to happen. This is how we shake back for the adversity, and we kept pushing away at the lead, and then we got settled in and got going.
First game of the season for you, and you're taking on a new role as a starting point guard. How has that adjustment been for you so far?
It's been great. I mean, my coaches and my teammates keep me prepared for that. They prepare me all year, all week. I played point guard before, and God got me at the end of the day, so I thank God for it.
And I know it's only the first game of the season, but what does a comeback win like that tell you about this team this year?
That we're fighters. Like Coach said, we're like a team in a boxing match. We might not knock you out the first round, second round, third round, but to that 12th round, we're just going to grind you out and beat you. So, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.